Yesterday was the hardest day that I've had to deal with in quite some time. In fact, I can't even remember the last time I had to deal with a day as sad and miserable as yesterday was. It really sucked. To have to put Skipper down yesterday, realizing there was nothing else that could be done for him to make him better. I would have done anything yesterday to be able to make him better. But the vets told us at that point there really was nothing left to do other than to just go ahead and put him out of his misery. I cannot remember the last time I dealt with the loss of an animal, but what I felt yesterday was the worst thing I believe I've truly ever felt. Today I had to go back to the apartment to basically get rid of all of the leftover Skipper stuff, and that wasn't any easier either. I lost my best friend yesterday, and yeah, he was a cat, but you know what? That cat meant everything to me. After it was said and done yesterday, after he was put down at the vet, I just wanted to get my mind off of it any way that I could. It was not easy at all. And I was able to get my mind off of it just a little bit, but coming back to this hotel room last night and laying down, it was a miserable night. However, though, with that being said, today is a new day. And though I am still sad and fucking heartbroken because of all of this, what can I really do about that other than to just accept that it is what it is? We did all we could do for Skipper. We really did. And Skipper had an amazing life for the year and a half that he spent with me and Jessica. But again, I have to move on. Maybe people out there are thinking, Jesus Christ, this just happened yesterday. How in the hell are you going to move on just the next day? Well, to be honest with you, what other choice do I have? Everyone has to handle grief and heartbreak in their own way. Well, in my own personal way, getting over it and trying to get back on track with my life as quickly as possible seems really all I can do. Throughout this crazy week that I have had with the breakup and then Skipper, you know, I've been doing a lot of thinking. I've been doing a lot of wallowing in my misery too, but that's really neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is, I have been doing some thinking. And one of the things that I have been thinking about most throughout all of this is how I can bounce back in a very positive way. How can I use all of this negative shit that has been going on in my life and turn it into something positive? Well, I came up with an idea. Why don't we do another t-shirt fundraiser where we could raise funds and use those funds for something good? In my own personal belief, and it probably has a lot to do with the fact that I just lost Skipper yesterday, I'd like to raise those funds to possibly donate to an SPCA organization. But I want to hear your thoughts on all of this. If we could raise funds, what should we donate it to? What do you feel is the best type of organization for us to donate these funds to? The first time that we did this, I posted a poll on Twitter with 4 different options as to where we could donate funds raised to. But I think this time, let's just keep it in the comment section of this video. Whichever comment for whichever organization receives the most amount of likes, that's what we're going to work towards next. Because you see, this is After Prison Show. This is the APS Army/family. And together, we have the capability to do awesome things here. I don't want to continue to wallow in all of this tragedy and negativity that has been my life for the last week. I want to move forward, and I feel the best possible way to do that is to do something that matters. Something that's important and something that could do some good. So I hope you'll comment with what you think is the best way we could actually do some good. And again, whichever comment receives the most amount of likes, that's what we're gonna do. I also want to take some time to thank each and every one of you out there. Not only did you show an unbelievable outpouring of love and support when me and Jessica broke up, but the love and support all of you showed yesterday with the loss of Skipper, that really meant a lot to me. Thank you for allowing not only me, not only After Prison Show, but also After Prison Show's cat to mean something to all of you. Thank you for the kind condolences, and thank you for the respect. I don't think there is one person in this world who is going to go through their life without dealing with loss or some sort of hardships that feel like they are just absolutely too much for them to handle. Whether it's addiction, getting locked up, not being able to find work, everyone in this world will deal with their own personal hardships at one time or another. But what I tend to preach so much here on After Prison Show is the ability to take whatever it is that you're faced with and find a way to make something better from that. From the beginning, it was just me being locked up for 7 years, just being locked up for 7 years. That's kind of a big thing. But again, from the beginning, it was all about being locked up and being able to bounce back from that, to make something better of your life after that incarceration. What I've tried so hard to do for myself and also inspire others to do. Whether you have been locked up yourself or whether you feel like you possibly could get locked up. I've tried to show people here on After Prison Show that there is a better way. And no matter what it is that you deal with, whatever it is that you've been through, you still have the ability within yourself to make something great happen. And then this last week happened, when everything seemed to be going so well here on After Prison Show. Me and Jessica break up. Skipper has to be put to sleep. 2 monster negatives, 2 monster hardships hit me back to back. Boom, boom. But even with that, I gotta realize that's life. Shit isn't always gonna be sunshine every day. But I guess the point that I'm trying to make with this is that even when it rains, you have to find a way to weather that storm. We're not going anywhere. After Prison Show, we're still here. And yes, I'm still fucking sad. I'm still heartbroken. My heart is like on the floor somewhere. But today, at least that pain is just a little bit, I mean a really little bit less bad. I haven't cried today. That's a good thing. I'm a grown fucking man. I shouldn't be crying. And tomorrow, it'll be just a little bit less painful than today. And then the next day. And then the day after that. But that's really about all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did so, please leave a like and a comment letting me know exactly what you thought about it. And also please comment and let me know where you think we should donate funds raised with another t-shirt campaign. As always, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted, and make the most of every day. Peace!